Hi guys, welcome. My name's Shane and this is my colleague Scott. So we are from a company called GSE Integration, and what basically we do is in-roof solar panels. So as you've probably seen out and around, you've got your solar panels on a roof where they're on a rail, and you stick the rail on top of the tiles and then put the solar panel on top. What we actually do, as you can see from the picture here behind me, is an in-roof system, so it sits flush with the tiles. So aesthetically, it looks an awful lot nicer. You don't have to worry about the birds penetrating underneath the solar panels or anything like that. And cost-wise, on a new build, or if somebody's having the roof retiled, it's up to between £30 to £40 cheaper to have an in-roof system than it is to have an on-roof system, because you don't have to pay for the tiles or the railings to go on top. So what we're going to go through now, myself and Scott, we're going to go through a basic installation on our test rig here, which is, imagine this is a roof. So as you can see at on the roof here, you've got your battening plan. Now the battening plan is laid out specifically for the size of solar panel that you're going to have, because as you'll see shortly, you can fit any size of panel on our systems, and you've got basically the different sizes of panels here, but you'll have a look at that shortly. So the battens are laid out. As you can see on here, there are 3 fixing points on the trays themselves, so that they can install, and they will line up with the correct battening plan. So once you've got the battening plan in place, the first thing to do is to lay your what we call our Flexaloo strip. So this is a waterproofing strip. So this just attaches here, so you've got your sticky bits, peel that off, and that connects to the battens. What this does then is this creates a waterproof barrier. So as the water runs down, it runs over the top of the Flexaloo and carries on, and you connect the tiles underneath that, and it just continually runs down, the water does. As you can see here, Scott's now put in the first fixing point. So these are all pre-drilled fixing points within the trays. So just three screws connects them to the battens. Say again, sorry.
Under the sheets, the panels.
Yeah, so the panel sits on top of here, over here, and then that creates a full waterproof barrier. The water just runs off it, yeah. We'll put one on in a minute and you'll see. But as you can see, 3 fixing points. As I said here, depending on the size of the solar panel that you're going to install, you've got your graduations here on the panel built in, so you've got your measurements. So once you know the size of the panel that you're going to fit on, what you do is you slide your second panel, tray, over the top, and then you line it up with depending on what size panel it is that you're having.
Different sizes.
Yeah, so that's there for different sizes of panels, because you have different lengths. So each panel requires 2 frames. So these are what we call our half frames. We did used to have 1 single frame, but if you see it's that big, it's quite difficult carrying it up ladders, getting it on roofs. So we redesigned it to come into 2 panels, so that you can literally make it a lot easier and gives you more option of different sizes of panels. Now I hear you all looking at this and thinking, well, you've got great big holes in your roof, etc. So what we've got here is what we call our water runs. So this system is designed for the water to come off the tiles above, underneath the solar panels, and will run down the side of the trays. So these here are there to guide the water away. This also creates ventilation underneath the panels, so the panels don't overheat. Okay, the next steps then is we connect our side flashing. So again, this is to waterproof the product, finish it off a little bit nicer, so it all looks a lot nicer. And as you can see here, Scott's put the side flashing on, literally just hooks over the sides here. He'll screw that into place. So he'll screw that into place, and then when the roof is finished and the solar panel's on, the tile comes across the top of there as well, creating a full waterproof system. Has anyone got any questions up to now? No, is it all making sense for everyone, yeah? As you can see, really, really simple, nice and easy to install. On the lateral flashings, you place 2 clamps per flashing. Obviously, the demonstration purposes, we've only got 1 on, but you would run your second one over the top, cover it, bringing it right the way up to the top. So this side would be exactly the same. You would run it up the side here. If you were, obviously, if we'd got a bigger roof, you can put unlimited number of these in a row, and they just click over the top. You can see you've got your little So what they'll do is, you can see the hole there. That would just clip over the top of there, and that will hold it in place. You've also got a top flashing as well. So you can use your Flexi-Loo that we've got at the bottom there, run it across another batten here, onto here, and then tile over the top. And then that will allow the water to run from the tile straight down underneath the solar panel. Just let it drop. I want to show them the fixing point. Just grab the other side of me. Just let it drop it down slightly. I just want to show them the fixing point where the panel is. So as you can see here, this is the actual part that the solar panel sits on top of here, and this is what holds it in place. And you've got a nice big sign that says PV and an arrow down. And then basically all you do then is lift the panel up, and the panel will naturally drop into its seated position.